So here we are again. It's Tuesday, February 17, and let me tell you, things in Port Charles are getting weird. And I mean weirder than usual, which is saying something for a town where people come back from the dead like it's a hobby. I've been staring at these spoilers for hours, and honestly, my coffee has gone cold, but we have to get through this. You want the updates, I got the updates. But don't expect it to be pretty, because my brain is fried. Let's start with Carly. Because it always starts with Carly, doesn't it? She's skeptical. Shocking, I know. When is Carly Spencer ever not skeptical about something, but this time it's about Rick? Or maybe it's about Brick. The intel is a bit messy, kind of like my desk right now. So Carly is over there talking to Jason Morgan, and they are talking about the business. You know that business? The coffee import business that involves very little coffee and a lot of brooding. Anyway, she's telling Jason that Sunny Corinthos obviously claims that Rick doesn't have an agenda. Pause for a second. Rick Lansing, not having an agenda, that's like saying the sky isn't blue or that the Quartermains enjoy a peaceful Thanksgiving. It just doesn't happen. So naturally, Carly isn't buying what Sunny is selling. She tells Jason she doesn't believe it. And honestly, I'm with her on this one. But here is where it gets confusing. The report I'm looking at, it says, the question that's obvious is what Carly means when she's calling it an agenda. Does she think Brick has his own agenda? Or does she just mean a plan? So now we have Brick in the mix, Stephen A. Smith's character. Look, Brick always has a plan. That's his whole thing. He shows up, has tech, has a plan, and usually it's for Sunny. Not against him. So why would Carly be suspicious of Brick, unless I'm reading this wrong and she's just projecting her Rick issues onto everyone else? Which, let's be real, is a classic Carly move. She's stressed. We get it. But if she starts thinking Brick is going rogue, then the whole organization is in trouble. Or maybe she just thinks Rick is playing Brick, I don't know. My head hurts. But the point is, Carly is on high alert, Jason is listening because that's what Jason does. And Sunny is apparently being too trusting of his brother. Again. And while all that mob drama is happening, we have Valentine's Day dates continuing, or I guess it's still Valentine's Day in Port Charles time, or the day after. Time works differently there. But Elizabeth Baldwin and Rick Lansing are out. On a date? But get this. They aren't at the Metro Court. They aren't at some nice Italian place. No. They are at an axe-throwing place. Axe-throwing. For Valentine's Day. Who plans that Rick apparently... And poor Elizabeth. She clearly didn't get the memo. The spoilers say she's dressed up. Like fancy restaurant dressed up. And Rick, he's dressed casual. That is so awkward. I can just picture it. She's standing there in heels and a nice dress holding an axe, and he's probably in jeans. It's a fashion disaster and a vibe disaster. But you know Elizabeth. She tries. She plays along. She rises to the occasion, as the notes say. But her body language, it's screaming, "Get me out of here." And Rick being Rick, he notices. He's not dumb. He calls her on it. He's probably smirking too. I can hear him now. And the way she answers, it gives everything away. She asks him, "Are you implying I don't know how to have fun?" Oh, Liz. Honey. Throwing sharp objects at a wall in a cocktail dress isn't about knowing how to have fun. It's about knowing how to read a room. And Rick failed that test. It's painful. But I guess they are trying. Maybe. Speaking of trying, let's look at Harrison, Chase, and Brooklyn. Chase and Brooklyn. Quartermain, Chase. That's a lot of names. They are out having dinner. Finally, a normal date. Chase tells her this will be a Valentine's Day to remember. Aw, that's sweet, right? Or ominous. In soaps, a night to remember usually means a disaster. But let's hope for the best. It looks like they are in a restaurant with a dark, romantic ambiance. Not super dressed up, but nice. Just a couple trying to reconnect, and Lord knows they need it. They have been in such a rough patch lately, and it's all because of Chase. Yeah, I said it. It's his fault. His obsessive rescue attempts of Willow Kane. Dude, let it go. You have a wife. A Quartermain wife. Focus on her. But no, he's been running around trying to save Willow, and it's been driving a wedge between him and Brooklyn. So hopefully this dinner works. Hopefully he doesn't spend the whole salad course talking about Willow's latest crisis. If he does, Brooklyn should throw a drink in his face. She won't because she loves him, but she should. Hopefully his efforts to make this memorable will smooth the waters. We're rooting for you, Challen. Don't mess this up. Now let's move over to the Metro Court. Molly Lansing Davis is there, and she's happy, which is weird because usually the Davis girls are in crisis, but she obviously has good news. She's excitedly seeking out her mother, Alexis Davis. Can you picture it? Molly running through the Metro Court, dodging waiters looking for Alexis. She's smiling from ear to ear. She tells Alexis she has something to tell her. So what is it? The spoilers are teasing us. Perhaps Tracy Quartermain was successful in her recent efforts to talk some sense into Cody Bell, and they've made up. That would be nice. Cody and Molly. Wait, is that the couple, or is she talking about Cody and someone else? The text is a bit jumbled. Maybe Molly helped with the Cody situation, or maybe it's about her novel. Oh yeah, the novel. Apparently, her novel being accepted for publication is nothing to sneeze at. True. Getting published is hard. But Molly didn't want to publish it, that's what the intel says. Considering Molly didn't want to publish it, she's likely not excited about that. So if she didn't want to publish it, why is she smiling? Maybe she changed her mind, or maybe it's not about the book at all. Maybe she's pregnant? No, the spoilers don't say that. Don't start rumors. But she is certainly happy, and that is certainly a good thing. We'll take the win. Alexis needs some good news too. She spends too much time worrying about everyone else. Okay, now things get really crazy. And, I mean, did I hallucinate this crazy Liesl Obrecht? Britt Westbourne. General Hospital. Wait, isn't Britt dead? And Nathan? But the report says Liesl Obrecht is talking to Britt Westbourne at General Hospital, and there seems to be some confusion. You think? There's a lot of confusion. Liesl seems to be asking Britt something, and Britt tells her she has no idea what she's asking right now. But here is the kicker. The absolute bombshell. Britt just got a shock when Nathan Reeves came and told her that Anna Devane says their father is alive. Nathan Reeves. Nathan is there. Did he come back from the dead too? Is this a dream, a hallucination, or did the writers just decide to undo the last few years? I don't know, but I am here for it. Nathan was the best. And Britt, if Britt is back, I forgive everything. But let's look at the plot. Nathan told Britt that Anna said their father is alive. Their father is César Faison, the villain to end all villains, the guy who haunted Anna for decades. He's supposed to be dead. But in Port Charles, dead is just a suggestion. So Liesl's question, it might pertain to Faison, her current state of existence or non-existence. And Britt can't tell what she knows. Why? Is she protecting Faison? Is she protecting Nathan? And get this, Britt is working on her father's final project, albeit under duress. What project? A doomsday device, a cure for the common cold. Knowing Faison, it's something evil. And the text asks a great question. If he were alive, why isn't he working on it himself? Exactly. If Faison is alive, why is he making Britt do the heavy lifting? Typical bad dad behavior. This storyline is wild. If Nathan and Britt are actually back, the ratings are going to skyrocket. Or maybe it's just a very vivid fever dream Liesl is having. But the spoilers treat it like fact. So we treat it like fact. Nathan is back. Britt is back. Faison might be back. Hide your kids, hide your wives. Elsewhere, Michael Corinthos is on a date with Jacinda Bracken. Who is Jacinda Bracken? I have no idea. New character, a corporate spy, some random socialite, but they are on a Valentine's Day date. And Jacinda seems sharp. She observes. Let's just say there's one born every minute. She's quoting P. T. Barnum? There's a sucker born every minute. So who is the sucker? Are they scamming someone? Is Michael scamming someone? That doesn't sound like Michael. But maybe he's embracing his inner Corinthos. Or maybe Jacinda is the bad influence. What are Michael and Jacinda plotting together, the report asks? It seems they are banking on gullible people to complete their plan. This sounds shady. Is this about ELQ? Is it about Aurora? Or is Michael just bored and deciding to con people for fun? And where is Willow during this? Is she okay with Michael dating Jacinda? Or are they on a break? I swear keeping up with Michael's love life is exhausting. But Jacinda, watch out for her. Anyone who quotes Barnum on a first date is trouble. And finally, oh boy, Windermere, the creepy castle on the island. Bad things always happen at Windermere. Lucas Jones is there. Why is Lucas at Windermere? Is he a doctor there now visiting? Who knows? But he is in trouble. Big trouble. He overhears Marco Rios say something Lucas wasn't meant to hear. Marco Rios. Another name that sounds like trouble. Is he related to the cartel, the Pikeman group? Just a random thug. Whoever he is, he's dangerous. Lucas and Marco get into a violent argument. Lucas is livid. He shouts, "No more!" Good for you, Lucas. Stand your ground. But Marco, he isn't cooperating, to say the least. He grabs Lucas's arm as he tries to leave. He tells him he isn't going anywhere. That is terrifying. We all know Windermere has dungeons. It has secret rooms. It has parapets you can get thrown off of. The report asks, will Lucas be the one who takes Anna's place in the room down below? Will he be Windermere's next captive? Anna was in a room down below. I lose track of who's been held captive where. But if Lucas gets locked up, that's going to be a mess. He's a Julian. He's a Jones. He's Bobby's son. People will look for him. Or maybe they won't. People disappear in this town for months, and no one notices. But Marco Rios sounds like he means business. Poor Lucas. He just wanted to... Actually, I don't know what he wanted to do at Windermere. Maybe borrow a cup of sugar. Bad move, Lucas. Never go to Windermere. So, just to recap, because my brain is spinning, Carly doesn't trust Rick or Brick. Liz is axe throwing in a gown. Chase is trying to save his marriage with dinner. Molly is happy about something, maybe. Britt and Nathan are alive and talking about Faison, huge if true. Michael is plotting with a woman named Jacinda. Lucas is about to get kidnapped by a guy named Marco. It's just another Tuesday in Port Charles, folks. I need another coffee. Maybe something stronger. This show, it never stops. And neither do we. I'll be back tomorrow if I haven't lost my mind trying to figure out how Nathan Reeves is walking around talking to Britt. Until then, keep your eyes open and maybe avoid Windermere if you can. And definitely don't go axe throwing in a cocktail dress. Just take my word for it. That's the scoop. Messy, complicated, and full of drama. Just how we like it. Sort of. I'm going to nap now. Catch you on the flip side.